Hi and welcome to the July 2024 edition of CITV. Lots of content today, so I'll keep this introduction very short. Let me remind you to hit the subscription button and the reminder bell below so that you're kept updated with all the happenings at Centennial Investments, especially the Delray Beach Townhomes Project. So let me take you for a quick whiz around the project site and show you the various updates, starting with the final treatment to the roof. Last episode, we showed you the final course of concrete being laid on the roof, so let's take it from there. So, in last month's June episode of CITV, we left off with the roof being sealed with a thin course of cement. And so now, the final element of making sure that the roof is absolutely watertight and will withstand the hot and sometimes wet Florida environment is laying down the TPO, which, if you must know, stands for thermoplastic polyolefin. This is a single ply roofing membrane which is resistant to mould, superspores, dirt and grime. It is also fire and chemical resistant and holds up well against puncturing, and it should last between 15 and 20 years, and more importantly, or just as importantly, is very low maintenance. After the TPO has been applied with a special bonding agent, which glues tight to the concrete surfaces in pre-measured strips, the edges are then heat bonded together, so there is no chance of water penetration through the seams. Flashings, which are thin metal strips, are placed on top of the TPO in the corners by the concrete walls to keep the TPO stretched. TPO is then run a foot up the wall to complete the seal. You see here orange rectangles drawn on top of the TPO, as the final thing to be done on the roof is to put in a skylight for all three townhomes. Underneath these orange rectangles is temporary plywood, covering the hole where the skylight will fit, which is a safety measure to stop a worker falling through the roof. But what is happening here in the far corner is the TPO material being cut away, the plywood removed, and the skylight being installed. These skylights sit on top of a wooden substructure which has been bolted onto the roof. These dome skylights will then be attached with bolts, brackets and clamps. A total weatherproof seal is guaranteed, as these skylights came prefabricated with cladding and flashings built in, so all our contractors have to do is bolt the skylight to the substructure framework, which is what they are doing here. I must say that the finished product looks fantastic inside and out. We will tell you more about these skylights later on in the video. Here the stair contractors are putting in the metal stringers by welding them to the structure's beams and bolting them onto the concrete block walls. For the time being, the risers will be a temporary wooden tread. Nearer completion though, they will be replaced with beautiful polished wood. This open design is a main feature of each of the townhomes. Beautiful. This chappie is channeling the concrete for installation of the wire conduit for our outside lighting. This is one of my favourite things to watch in construction, and next to driving a bobcat digger, I desperately want to have a go at this. Spraying insulation on the ceilings and watching it expand is so cathartic. This material is sprayed on the ceilings where the structure roof is open to the outside elements, such as our third floor ceiling, all the balconies and garages. The material they're spraying is called Isonin, a recycled polyurethane which is non-toxic and very eco-friendly. It expands to 100 times its original size when sprayed, and then hardens to fill every nook and cranny to provide soundproofing and thermal insulation, which maintains ambient temperature in the home, reducing energy costs. Even prevents condensation. Wonderful product. Someone please let me have a spray. This is our contractors putting up the scaffolding. It takes about a day to put up, then they will break it down and put it up somewhere else alongside the building. They are constantly moving it around, very hard work, but we'll explain a little bit more about this later on. This is one of our plumbers running a sanitary line between the floors. Very precise work, making sure that you have the right slope to make everything flow just right. But more about the plumbing aspect in another segment. Stucco here is being applied to the concrete block overhang, and on the right there is a J-box that will house an exterior light. Interestingly though, that behind this concrete block will sit the townhome's AC equipment, hidden out of sight. A great design feature. Just a quickie, because Chris will talk about this later on in the video, but this gentleman is putting in fire blocking material which in the event of a fire in the roof will delay it and the gases from spreading between floors and rooms on the same floor for up to an hour. Over 2,000 bags of stucco cement mixed with water will be used to spread the stucco mixture over our building. It will take nearly 2 weeks to complete, but it will change the look and feel of our building totally. That's Christopher Stenton, our site superintendent, walking into shot there. It's his job to keep everyone motivated and working to their maximum potential, and today only I will give that construction worker a pass for ruining my shot by giving a little wave. It will take 12 construction workers to complete this back-breaking job, sometimes working in over 90 degrees of dry, humid temperatures. This cement-based mixture of water, sand, lime and Portland cement will last 50 to 80 years or more, and has the lowest annual maintenance cost of other siding materials. And the stucco that we are using here has polymers and other agents for increased flexibility that improves its resilience. The quality in materials and labour that we've employed in these past 12 months has enabled us to build a superior high-class structure that will endure time. Very proud of our team. At the beginning of the month, I met with our in-house project managers, Matthew and Danielle, who also double as part of our sales and marketing team. We were joined by Christine Dvoracek, Tester Construction's project manager, where we took an internal tour of the townhomes from purely a design perspective. I apologise in advance for some poor audio in the beginning, which I have compensated for with some on-screen titles. But in any event, I am sure you will find this interesting.
All right, perfect. So middle unit here, you're going to come in your front door. Okay. Directly to the side of the front door with your 3-story windows is going to be your elevator. Okay. And here is going to be our stairs, open all the way up also. Powder room here, tucked below. And then you're standing right here in your great room. Okay. Okay. Dining, kitchen, and the little cubby over here was labeled as an office.
And then kitchen here.
Yes, kitchen. Island in the center.
We're facing south onto the pool deck. Right and the left, we have the pre-cut garage. The right one has drop pipe stable.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all over next unit.
Yep, both of these garages are for this unit. All right, perfect. So second floor, middle unit.
Okay.
Your 3-story elevator windows continue up.
Left, we put it on sweep bath. Larger pod on the right. Another pod to the left. And straight ahead is master right ahead.
It's got a soaker tub.
Okay.
Wash, shower.
Okay.
Little sinks over here. Lots of natural light facing south. Master suite.
A really nice view as well.
Great top of door.
Florida.
Common bar goes down. All the units that we have. So up above is the skylight, the whole flag, the townhouse and natural light throughout the day. The second floor, we have two split bedrooms on the north end of the townhouse, each with an ensuite bath. One of them has bath access to the loft. They'll also serve as the roof deck.
Okay.
This is where the wet part is going. So we're
Terrace.
upside down the extra large rooftop deck.
Third floor terrace, you could use this as a sunbathing area. You could host late night parties up here.
And it does of the hot tub should the buyer of this unit want to put one here on the roof.
What would you use this space for? Entertaining in the evening?
Yoga. like
Yoga. Oh, nice. It gets plenty of sun, which is nice. You're not in the shade. But it's a good space.
These are fruit trees as well. This is a mango tree.
This one, I think, has the best privacy. But the middle unit, I think, has the best deck area. I mean, this whole loft is huge. So don't say loft, more family room setting, club room.
So you can see the floating staircase being installed right now. Beautiful staircase, and again, a skylight. A skylight that's going to flood the townhouse at light all the way down to the first floor. Over here is a glass elevator. Another bedroom. Third floor bedroom. Lots of windows in this corner unit, lots of light.
Bathrooms here. Bathroom.
Bathroom. So over here we have the loft bathroom. This will serve as the bedroom that's here, and the loft and the roof deck. With an entrance on both sides here. So now we're in the corner unit master bedroom. To the left, you have a walk-in closet. To the right, you have a semi-walk-in closet. These will be built out by the new owner, how they'd like it. As you'll notice, we have this corner niche here. This could be used as a little lounge or a desk area. There's a private balcony off the master. Lots of light, over the corner here. This will be the coffee bar. It's going to be all built in by Hans Krug. Now we're entering the master bathroom. 2 sinks in this place. Over here we'll have the toilet, the tub, and the shower. This is sort of a wet room area, again with a window, so lots of light in this corner unit. Both corners are mirror images of each other, so this will be, we're in the west unit right now, the east unit will be the flip of this. So over here, we have the unfinished staircase. There'll be a wrap staircase here, skylight above, glass elevator to my left. And as we go down the hall, we have a split 2 bedrooms, each with an ensuite bath. The corner bedroom has a window in the bathroom next to the shower. We're facing south here, so both bedrooms have a lot of natural light. We're looking into the fruit trees to the south. Also notice the ceiling height is very high.
I didn't realize that we got the insulation in for the roof.
We have the insulation. And it's
Yeah, I didn't
seafoam
see that.
blue,
I mean, I missed that.
Delray blue. One bathroom will feature a bathtub to my left. To the right, this bedroom will have a shower.
The frame for the 2 doors, fabulous. I've really got on with the framing.
Yes. Buddy, what's the friends and family rate for the corner unit? It's still available.
Sorry, what's the
Friends and family rate.
double? Because we know you got the money.
I love that. I love it. Notice the height of the ceiling in the garage. We're waiting for confirmation to know if we have enough space to do a stacked garage here. So this unit will have 4.5 car garage space. So now we're in the west unit. This is the entrance here. This will be the dining area. Elevator to my right. Entrance to the 2-car garage. Notice the floating staircase here. And like the other 2 units, this has the skylight on the 3rd floor. There'll be a powder room underneath the staircase, living room area, and over here we have the kitchen. This will all be kitchen, sink in front of the window, large island over here, and breakfast area in the corner. Facing west here too, so we have a lot of light throughout the day coming into this space.
Construction's moving along smoothly. The interiors are working through right now with roof installation, but schedule is looking good. And looking forward to seeing this carry on, get the finishes done.
Yes, we're looking forward to finally being able to bring buyers in for the other 2 units that are not sold. And as soon as we have the staircase in, it's really going to be looking a lot better. But it's looking great as it is.
Christopher Stenton, Tester Construction Site Superintendent, choreographs the whole site dance. Anything and everything from logistics to implementation has to go through him. So who better to take us on a site tour from his perspective than the main man?
This is Chris Stenton here again with Centennial Investment Television. Just going to give you guys a once-over, a quick view of what we're doing here at 408 Southeast 2nd, the triplex townhouses that we are building with Centennial. Again, I'm from TCG, Tester Construction Group, Florida, and we're going to give you a quick walkthrough and catch you up to speed today. Ladies and gents, we are out here with the guys doing stucco. What this is cement-based paste. It pretty much goes on the outside of your cinder block walls for finish coating, so it looks a lot nicer. This is pretty much what it is. They're spraying it around like a mud-based paste. These white things on the edges are called corner bead, give us nice sharp corners. And what you see going on right here is what will eventually get painted and will give you that nice smooth exterior finish, those pretty crisp lines. We're here on the south side of the house where we have the scaffolding erected for the stucco. These gentlemen come in here and it takes about 2 days to lay this up from the ground up for safety purposes, work purposes. It just allows these guys platforms on multiple levels to apply this stucco to all the different floors of the house without having to climb in, up, or around. Safety and utility. And here on the first floor you can see the beginnings of the stairs that we have installed here with a steel stringer, and so there will be custom wood risers up there, and these go all the way directly to the 3rd floor and be a nice clear story shot, so when you get on the stairs, the 1st floor, you can see clear up to the outside to the skylight. Really nice shot. We're loving it. Quick overview here. We got some down PVC pipes, looks like multiple sizes. These pipes are just pretty much going to be your running water, sewage, drain lines, sanitary lines, and behind us you'll see eventually that the plumber is, as we speak, installing these for your bathroom drainage, sink drainage, dishwasher drains, kitchen plumbing, stormwater drains, roof drains, rain drains, and anything that's really going to run water. Going to go through here. It starts down here. From here you can see what some of our esteemed colleague Dig here installed. This great plumber, a friend of mine, put in this 3.5, 4-inch line here. This is for rain drains from the 2nd floor. Inside a closet, we're going down and out the slab, and really great work, tungsten plumbing. Here you'll see a form of native oak tree that was on the property when we first demoed it. The city of Delray had us move the tree. You can't just remove native trees. So we moved it from inside here, the front of the house, in front of the windows, back here into the causeway here, over the water line. And as you'll see right now, it looks like it's dead, but it's not. It's just in shock. A little trauma from the move. We water it every day. She'll be fine, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry. And here we have our boy Victor from Razorback Electric. Say hi, Victor.
How you doing today?
He's installing J-boxes out here in the exterior light fixtures for the exterior sconces, making sure they're all nice and centered so we get a nice straight line with these lights outside. We can always count on Victor. Thanks, Victor.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What you're looking at here is a 4-inch pipe coming down from the upstairs, just a sanitary pipe. It's, excuse me, I'm sorry, this is a 3-inch pipe. It's coming down from your drains from the bathroom, maybe a toilet or shower, not a toilet, toilet's 4-inch. And then you got some sink drainage here. It comes down into this Y underneath in this drop ceiling and runs down here underneath the slab out into your sewage line of the house. Okay, and here on the 2nd floor in these bedrooms back here, we got a little bit of fire protection work going on. You see our friends here from Wayne Sprinkler installing overhead sprinkler lines, obviously for emergencies and emergencies only. And then these gentlemen over here are installing fire blocking. Just a little something we used, city required to keep smoke and fire at bay for just a little while longer, should there be ever an emergency in the house. The smoke and fire doesn't just pass through into the ceiling and onto the next level. It's a good idea. And we're here on the second floor. You can see here, whoop, almost fell down the elevator shaft. Elevator shaft behind me, clear fixed glass, beautiful outdoor views from inside the elevator. You can see all the way out. And then we got these the third story stair here, followed by our skylight above. And you 3 fixed glass panes going out onto your private terrace and balcony. Nice, this is a nice shot here, top to bottom. And here you can see before it gets installed, there's a custom 56 by 56 inch skylight. That'll be at the top of your stairwell. Again, from the ground floor, you'll be able to look up, see straight out. Really a nice feature. This was a custom size, so we had to wait a little while. Our roof is pretty much dried in, but since we got this custom fitted, nice big size, we had to wait a couple days. So they're here installing it now. We look forward to when it's in. It's really going to be a nice feature piece. Here's a good overview of some of the sprinkler activity. So this is just a good understanding of this. Top bottom of this metal here framing will be our ceiling height. And you see underneath here, up against the hollow core slab, that we have the 1.5 inch, 1 inch line for fire sprinkler. This is just where the water will run through. Should there be an emergency, you will see all these nozzles throughout the house that will hopefully and expectedly put out the fire. And what he's shooting right here is some of the fire blocking, as I mentioned below. What this stuff does is it prevents smoke or heat or fire from getting up into the ceiling and just shooting up through the ceiling and spreading very quickly. So this is all barriers for safety and fire protection. Up here on the third floor front balcony of the east unit, this is a nice little corner balcony here. You get a little wraparound, nice view. You see Main Avenue right down there with the Aloft Hotel behind us, and the Caspian across the street, where you could say hi to your neighbors. Hi, neighbor! Sometimes they wave, sometimes they don't. But maybe they're just mad at me from all the noise. Either way, you can see this is a great view out here, third story, really good view of the neighborhood, plenty of activity. I mean, if you like to just maybe sit out, have a coffee, catch the day's work happening, this is really a good place to wake up. And here we're out on the third floor of the center unit, third floor rear balcony. As you can see, this is also still one of these skylights behind me that's waiting to be installed. This is pretty good height here. Our neighbor back here grows a significant amount of mangoes, champagne mangoes, avocados, and you can even see the iguana skirting along the top of the trees here. So you know that we're at a pretty good height. At one point, eventually, once we get this stucco up, we will trim some of these trees back, and you'll be able to look down here right on your pool. It's going to be a nice feature. Out here, we got the 6-foot privacy walls. You see these silver boxes here. We're going to have little light fixtures. This should light up really nice in the evening. Tile out here on the decks, going to be a really nice feature piece. And this thing will be nice and secluded, but also fairly open. If you could see from here, you could see pretty much across the treetops of, south through Delray. It's really a nice view. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap us up for today, Thursday, July 11th, 2024. We look forward to closing this project March 2025. Everything's moving on schedule and a little bit ahead of schedule, so we feel real good about that. And take a view over here of the elevator behind me, your elevator glass from third floor. You can see nice feature, and we'll close with that until we see each other next time.
So another month drifts by and we get closer to the March 2025 completion date, where we will hand over the keys to the new residents of these townhomes on Centennial Square. My sincere thanks to the entire team of construction workers, specialist trades, management and sales for driving this project forward. It's an immense undertaking of complicated and intensive work made to look easy by the professionals I'm surrounded by. See you all soon.